All right, guys. Welcome. This is my first live stream for YouTube. You know, I've posted racing videos for you guys that view some of my content. You see a lot of the racing side of stuff, whether it be with the old the old Assassin or the new Beetlejuice, some of the build picks, you know, mainly drag racing based stuff, just car stuff in general. But now I got something different that we're going to do. So, like I said, here we are. Let me turn the air compressor off. We're going to do something different. You know, I've got myself into a little situation, and I'm sure that a lot of people out there have done the same thing, or they bought vehicles and they let you down. So here's what's up with me, and here's a new build, and I want to put it on here, and I felt like the best way to do it is to let's just do a live stream. Let's talk about the little stuff. I'll keep it up. I'll keep going on the progress of this little situation. But here's where we are. The Fummins Swap, they call it, or the Cummins Swap. So I recently bought a Ford F550 diesel truck, which is a motorhome. You know, what I have is the F550 chassis. It's a Super C motorhome. Going to use it for racing and things like that. So, you know, bought that thing. Flew out to North Carolina, got it, drove it home, everything was fine, made one trip to Kentucky, and then I came home, I got Beetlejuice loaded and was headed back to North Carolina to carry Beetlejuice out to TKM to get it dynoed, and about 2 hours from the house, the 6.4 Power Stroke burner piston. No, I mean, 40,000 mile rig, I mean, it's like brand new. Love the truck, love the motorhome, love everything about it. But I knew that the 6.4 Power Stroke had a bad reputation. And I learned why, guys. I mean, there's no excuse in the world for a truck like this to just burn a piston. Not a good design, obviously. The 6.0s, the 6.4s, a lot of the Power Strokes in general are just, they just have a bad rap, guys. And it's understandable. They're just not good. So I was backed into a situation where, all right, here it is. I've got to buy a Power Stroke. I'll have to change it myself. But let's just back up. Let's say that you're the type of guy that can't do the engine swap or something like that. Here you've got this vehicle. If you was to drop that thing off at a mechanic shop, a diesel shop, some well-known, reputable type place, I mean, you're talking probably $25,000 to buy a new engine, have it put in, the whole 9 yards. Excuse me. So I'm like, hey, why in the world would I do that? Why would I spend 25, maybe more, maybe 30 grand, and you still got a Power Stroke? I mean, like, you're still going to have that unreliability. So for me, you know, I've done some research, I've done some looking. And it's like, hey, what's the most reliable diesel engine kind of out there? You know, what reputation of good fuel mileage? And it's the Cummins. You know, so a lot of guys are doing these Cummins swaps. So I'm like, hey, I got to get on board with this. What's up, Sean? All right, I'm just showing you what's up. I'm going to show y'all what's going on. Now, like I said, this is my first live stream on YouTube. I know a lot of people... I post videos on there, but I'm going to start trying to do some live stream stuff. We'll see if we can't build up the YouTube. And not only that, it'll be saved to the page for the people that are wanting to do a Cummins swap in their Ford truck. So that's what we're doing. So I'm just going to hang out with y'all a little bit today and show you what's going on. For those of you that are on YouTube and Facebook, join us on Tuesday nights. I always do a little something on Tuesday nights to hang out with my people that enjoy following my racing program. But for the YouTube deal, we're going to start this little deal, and I'm going to keep up with it. And, you know, it may be random times or whatever, but I want to get the footage out there because I'm hoping that it'll help somebody that gets in a situation like what I got in. And maybe save you some money if you're willing to do a little bit of work, or even if you sub the work out. This is a better route, in my opinion, than going with another Power Stroke in my situation. So I'm going to show y'all what I got. We're going to talk about a few little things. I'm going to show you what's up with it. So I'm going to be able to swing the camera around, and I'm going to show you my engine. All right. Now, This is the engine that's going in the motorhome, guys. Now, obviously, if you keep up with my show, you've seen that this engine did not look like this. I bought this engine off a marketplace, $1,500. Obviously, it was rusty. You know, it was just, it's just an old pullout. It supposedly had 138,000 miles on it. I trusted the guy that I bought it from, hoping that, it would indeed be a good one. And so far, everything is checked out. I'm going to tell y'all what I've done. But obviously, you can tell I put a ton of work in this thing. Paint work, cleanup. I pulled all the rocker arms. I did a leak down on all 6 cylinders to make sure that the compression was good. No signs of anything inside the valve cover. All of that looked healthy. The compression was healthy. Leak down was healthy. Relashed the valves. All new injector O-rings. And so for those of you that are thinking about an option like this, injector O-rings were like $30. You can buy the compression checker off of Amazon for under $100. Go through the engine, check it out before you get going. Obviously, I replaced all the tensioners, water pump, idlers, anything like that. And I bought that stuff local, guys. And the reason I done that is because in the event that one of those goes bad, I want to be able to go to my local store. I could have bought them a little cheaper at say like off of Amazon or something like that, but I chose to go local so that I could replace those parts under warranty if I needed to. Now, let me show you so here's what I done. So after some research, I ended up with Diesel Conversion Specialist. They make the kit to install, whether it be the 24 valve, whether it be the 12 valve. They've got lots and lots of options. You guys can look them up on the website. Check those guys out. But that's the route that I ended up going. And I will be honest with you, it's a little bit expensive, but not in the realm of what you're looking at when it comes to buying another Power Stroke or something like that. And I'm going to go over some of this cost because I want you guys to know what you're dealing with and what you're up against. So my kit ended up being $7,400, but now you got to understand something. It was $7,400 because I got the fast fuel system. This will be the lift pump with the dual filters, the whole 9 yards. Obviously on the engine, as you can see right there, the billet backing plate, billet flywheel. I'm gonna get some of this stuff in there. It comes with the billet pieces. It comes with the motor mount stuff. All the adapters for the pressure sensors. So anything you need like that, it's going to come with that kind of stuff. All the adapters. Now you'll need to rob some of the sensors and stuff out of the 6.4 Power Stroke, and we'll go over some of that because these are oil temp sensors, water temp sensors, oil pressure sensors. So there's different things, but this thing comes with a real good catalog, a book that tells you about that. Obviously, with a little Google searching, you're going to figure out where some of these sensors are located, and we'll walk out and we'll go over some of that. I've got the old pullout out there of the Power Stroke, so and we'll go over some of that. But you're going to reuse the Power Stroke starter, alternator, power steering, your fan shroud, your radiator, your intercooler. You're going to reuse a lot of that stuff off of that, but you're going to get rid of the dreaded 6.4. You know what I mean? You're going to chunk that thing in the dumpster. The good thing is when you're done, when it's back up and running, you are setting with a 5.9 24 valve that the injectors are on top of the engine, super easy to get to, super easy to change out in the event you have a problem. Not like the Power Stroke where it takes a day just to undress all the garbage off of it to get down to the injectors. Turbos right here on the side, super easy to change, unlike the Power Stroke, that the twin turbos are bolted together under the cowl. You really need to be able to lift the cab up to get to those things. I didn't have that option on my F550 because it's a motorhome, so a Sawzall was involved to get it out. But that's just what you got to do. But like I said, $7,400 for the kit. Now, like I said, I got some extras. $1,500 for the engine. I'm gonna probably spend another $1,000 just in, you know, pieces, you know, water pumps, this, new AC, compressor, things of that nature. You know what I mean? I spent oil cooler, new oil cooler, the injector O-rings, just different things. But like I said, the kit's gonna come with the air horn piece. It comes with the motor mounts for the chassis and the engine. It comes with the billet plate to adapt for the Ford transmission. You will reuse your Ford transmission and torque converter, the flywheel to bolt up to the torque converter. So very, very neat deal. You know, obviously I will probably have 11,000, you know, roughly in the conversion. That's buying the engine. That's freshening a lot of stuff that a lot of people might not do. A lot of people might just throw it in the hole. But I wanted to know that I've replaced everything that I thought could potentially be a problem. Like your oil cooler, you know, they're, you know, with time and everything, they can get pinholes in them. So I wanted to replace that stuff. So those, you know, water pumps, new clutch fan, you know, that kind of stuff. I've got all that stuff coming. So I'm missing a few pieces right now, but I wanted to show you. But like I said, and go back, like I said, and I don't know, maybe I can do a video or something, but obviously this engine didn't look nothing like that. This is a rusty old greasy engine when I got it in here. I spent a good day and a half of just wire brushing, air blowing, brake cleaning, painting, taking pieces off. But when I get done, you know, obviously for me, I use the Ford gray to do a lot of my stuff, my valve cover, all new valve cover gaskets, everything like that, because my motorhome's gray and silver. So when you pop the hood, I want it to look somewhat custom but fresh. All my boost tubes are gonna be gray. This kit comes with a new wiring harness that will reuse your Ford ECU. Obviously, there are some stuff, let me slide around here. On this side, the Dodge harness that goes to certain things. All of that stuff, this Dodge ECU will be reused. Now I'm gonna flip around here and I'm gonna show you some of the, you know, for you to get some of the pieces. So off of my core here, you know, water temp, you're gonna get your oil temp. There's a lot of little sensors. You've got a map sensor in this boost tube, which was part of the intake setup on the 6.4. You know, like I said, that's what happened to mine. You can see the hole all the way through it. So I've just let this junky sucker sit out here and get rained on. So I don't need it, but I'm gonna rob parts off of it and scrap it, just so nobody else has the heartache of dealing with that. But anyway, this is going in here. This is my F550 for those of you guys that are wondering on the video. This is my little tow pig from our little racing program. Love the truck, love the truck, love the truck. I can't say it enough. You know, this thing, Tesla screen, beautiful interior. You know, the inside is just, I mean, just love it to death. But anyway, we got to get it fixed. We got to get it dependable. You know what I'm saying? And so, so that's where we're at. And like I said, I wanted to do a quick little video to start getting some footage out on YouTube about these Cummins swaps. Because like I said, I know a lot of people, they get nervous of thinking, you know, I don't know that I can do that. But honestly, guys, so far, super easy deal. It comes with a ton of cool stuff. The air filter, I got the dual filtered lift pump assembly. You know, the wiring harness is all done for this. The book is good. I mean, it comes with every nut, bolt. So far, I haven't found anything that I don't have. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to getting this rig over there. I plan on setting the engine in today. So, Pro Mod 6.7. It ain't 6.7. It ain't 6.7, Dale. It's a little 5.9. It's a little 5.9, brother. It's just a little 5.9. You the one with the Pro Mod 6.7. So, like I said, this is my first YouTube live stream. For those of you that keep up with me, we do a Tuesday show on Facebook every Tuesday afternoon. But I did want to jump on here because I know there's information that there's guys out there that are thinking about potentially doing something like this. And I know sometimes it's hard to pull the trigger because you don't really know the cost involved and what it's really going to take and that kind of deal. And it's really, like I said, everything costs money today. I mean, if you're going to do something, and obviously you probably got ways you can do it cheaper. But for me, $1,500 engine, lots of elbow grease, cleaning up, little painting, changing a bunch of seals. I put a new rear main seal in it while it was out. I mean, just any little thing I could think of, I went ahead and done it. The DCS kit, you know, I mean, like I said, they make it easy. And as we've discussed, you know, you'll rob the sensors and stuff all off your Ford. You'll reuse a lot of your Ford stuff. So to me, you know, it's just a no-brainer, y'all. But anyway, I will continue to make some videos on YouTube for this. Like I said, I'm just, I started making videos, and I thought, man, it's going to do a lot of editing and that kind of deal. If I just go live, you know, we can do it this way. You guys can kind of interact. You'll be able to go back and watch this video and kind of see what's up. But I will continue to make more videos as I get this thing a little further done. Plan to get it in the hole here shortly. Also, another thing for the F550 guys, if it's an automatic, on the frame rail there, you will need to slide the transmission back. It's about 1 3/4 inches to the next set of bolt holes. It's basically, there's three bolt holes in the frame. It's in the front 2, so you're just going to slide it back 1 hole, you know, so then you'll be in the back 2 holes. You'll need to go get the dry shaft cut. I took mine around here. We have Kenneth Gully. They have a driveline service, but I'm sure whatever area that you are in, somebody can cut the dry shaft down 1 3/4 inches, rebalance it, stick that bad boy back in. Moving the transmission is really easy. It's not like the cross member is going to fall out. The way that it's made, pretty simple to be able to unbolt that, slide that dude back, and go that route. So anyway, not going to waste any more of your time. I just wanted to do a quick little video to kind of show you what's up. Don't be scared of doing this. There's lots of good companies out there. I just chose this one, and we're going to see how it turns out. Y'all be good, and we'll catch you on the next one.